Now let's go right here where it says clients. This is how you're going to import your clients manually, okay? So all you do is simply click on add new client. You'll type in all the required information that's being requested here. Next, you want to also have them sign up with My Free Score Now. Right now, we're only utilizing My Free Score Now credit monitoring sites, okay? So what I would encourage you guys to do if you are a credit repair organization or a funding organization to become an affiliate with My Free Score Now. That way you can send out your own links and you can receive commissions on that end every time that your clients are paying their monthly subscription on My Free Score Now, okay? But once you have imported the client's information here, the next steps after you click next, it will be to import that credit monitoring information, which is the login for My Free Score Now. Now let me let you guys in on some information. The new software is going to allow you to pull credit reports from My Free Score Now, Identity IQ, and My Score IQ. Okay, so those Identity IQ and My Score IQ will be the added credit monitoring sites that'll be able to utilize when it comes to the score machine, okay? But as of right now, only My Free Score Now. So collect those login credentials. You'll type it into the software. The software is going to read that credit report and then provide you with a summary of whether that client is fundable or not. Okay. So we already have a client in here. Let's go ahead and review that client that we have in here so that you guys can see exactly how the score machine works. So let me go ahead and get to that client. So you get a progress report. So when it comes to importing that credit report into the software, you get a progress report. That's going to let you know exactly what is going on with this credit report. So as you can see, this specific credit report has 700s across the board, but it also tells you exactly what negative items are also reporting on this credit report. Now, even though this credit report does have some negative items, that does not mean that this report is not fundable or this client isn't fundable. And we'll see when we move on to the next steps or the next tabs up here, okay? You also get a analysis of the credit report as well, of what's going on with the credit report, what things need to be changed and things of that sort. And then when we come to the underwriting, this is the key portion right here. The underwriting is going to tell you exactly whether this report meets those data points for any of the lenders that we do have in the software. Okay. So as you can see, there's red, green, and yellow colors here. Green means go, red means stop, and yellow means proceed with caution. Okay. So here are the different data points when it comes to getting funded. You have the 700 credit score across all three bureaus. As you can see, green across all of those. Under 30% of utilization on open revolving accounts, we have all green here. Now, under utilization for the revolving accounts, on all revolving accounts, we just have 2 green checks and 1 red check. So that means something on Equifax does not meet that qualification. Then we have a minimum of 5 open revolving accounts within the last 2 years that are in good payment history. We don't have anything there because it's in red. Credit card 3 years old with 5,000 plus limit must be a primary card. We don't meet that there either. Then we have no more than 4 unsecured accounts open in the last 12 months. We meet those qualifications across the board here. No inquiries for TransUnion and Equifax. There's no inquiries, but for Experian, there's one. So it's in yellow. That means just proceed with caution. That's not saying stop. Don't go through funding for the specific bureau, but it does mean proceed with caution. Then we have a 730 credit score for all of the credit bureaus. We do meet that for Trans and Experian, but not for Equifax. No bankruptcies, we meet that there because everything is in green across the board. And then no collections, liens, judgments, or late payments. We meet it there for TransUnion, but Equifax and Experian, we do not meet that there. There are some late payments there. Now, as you can see, even though we have some reds here, this client is still fundable. And this is because there are different lenders pull from different credit reports. So you do have an advantage there when it comes to utilizing this software because you'll be able to see exactly what credit report you can utilize to get funding from, because different lenders do pick or review different credit reports. Okay. So if we go with the do-it-yourself option right here, you have the ability to select business funding or personal funding. So if you do have a business, you want to make sure the business is structured correctly, so that you can go for the business funding here. So we'll go ahead and click on personal funding. If you are running a funding company, you can put your percentage here of what you want to charge once that client has been approved for the amount of funding that they've been approved for. Okay. You also see here, as I showed you, even though there were some reds in that underwriting area, after running this report through the score machine has determined that TransUnion is the better credit report to get funding for this specific client. Now you have the options to select for credit cards, personal loans, some prime lenders, or a line of credit. If we go with credit cards here, we have different banks that we can select from. Okay. So let's say we're going to go with Bank of America. We have an option to select the unsecured business line credit card right here. And then you can determine whether you've been approved or not approved, and then you'll put the amount here. Now, when we come to the bottom here, it says unsecured business line. If we click on this link here, it's going to take us directly to that site to go ahead and apply for this specific credit card. That's how simple it is when it comes to this software. Okay, very simple, very easy. All you have to do is import your information into the software for that credit report and allow the software to do its job. Now, if we go through some other credit or lenders here, let's go with Navy Fed. Select the cards here. You have different options here. If we go ahead and click on the link here, again, we'll put if we've been approved or not approved, you'll be able to select that option. We can go ahead and click on that link here. So if we click it here, it's going to take us directly to that application to go ahead and take advantage of applying and getting approved. Okay. So it's super, super simple when it comes to utilizing the software. Again, all that you have to put into the software is that credit monitoring site and allow our AI in the score machine to read that report and determine whether that file is fundable or not. Okay. Now let's go back to the underwriting option here. We do have done for you options where you can utilize the team on the back end, which will be a 50-50 split. So if you do utilize the team to help you get funding for yourself or your clients, you will just need to gather up some information to provide to them so that they can go ahead and take over on this process. And like I shared, also too, even though this client is still fundable, there is still some work that can be done on the credit report because they do have, if we go back to that underwriting or that progress report, as we can see, they had some late payments here, and some collections and charge-offs, and then that extra inquiry from the Amex pool that could be removed as well. So with that being said, that's why you still see credit repair here. Okay. And for those of you that are running a credit repair organization, you can simply add your website, or if you're utilizing that M2 software to generate letters, you can also utilize that or type that in. So what you can do is go to your profile here. You'll click on the profile and you can copy that your link here when it comes to either if you have a credit repair organization or if you have a credit repair website, you can put that website here and it'll show you exactly what you have, or you'll be able to be directed to your actual site. So if I go back to the underwriting portion here, I click on credit repair, it's going to take you to the website that I have put it into the software here. Okay. So it's super simple when it comes to utilizing the software. Again, all that you need is that credit report to import into the software, and the software is going to take over, read that report, and let you know whether you or your clients are funded, as you can see here.